Thank you so much, Aditya. It's great to meet you. We are here at Busworld Southeast Asia
Same here.
in Jakarta, in Indonesia. Migma is actually making its debut at the show.
Correct.
Can you please tell us why you are here? What is the purpose of your participation?
So, this year is the year of Migma's expansion, that I would say, because now we're setting up a plant in Pune as well. And as far as India is concerned, as far as the business is concerned, we have currently touched all the major OEMs. And what now I think is to go global, to step up global, and that is the reason why we are keeping a foot here in Indonesia.
Right. So what have you displayed at your stall? I mean, what will bus bodybuilders, OEMs who come here, what will they get to see?
So the ideology is again the same, to show our customers that we can cater the global market. So if you can see, there are components that we are supplying to companies like Volvo, which has a global footprint, BYD, which has a global footprint, and at the back, if you can see, Lamborghini has a global footprint. So that's what we are trying to show, that we will be able to cater this market as well.
Okay. What kind of value do you think Migma will be able to add to customers here, having a production base in India? Of course, there's a close proximity, but what USPs do you possess?
See, I think our USP will be quick developments of the component and the precision with which we make it. So that I think these two are the USPs that we would like to capitalize and go into the Indonesian market and capitalize on that. Yes.
And what will be your strategy moving forward? Let's say you acquire a customer, you will supply directly from India. What's going to be the way forward?
So once we acquire customers here or customer here, we would start shipment from India itself, and we would see how it goes. I mean, in a broader perspective, if it is booming here in Indonesia, the amount of response that I'm seeing, then we might put up a warehouse first here with a collaboration with an Indonesian company or something like that. And then maybe we'll see after a couple of years, maybe a manufacturing unit set up here.
Right. Yeah. Right. So you indicated about going global, right? Are you already catering to any market outside of India?
Yes. So we are currently catering to the Middle East. We are supplying our components to Ras Al Khaimah, and we are in talks with some other customers in the Middle East as well as the European countries. So that we have a little experience of that as well.
Right. And what percent of your overall revenue comes from exports?
So currently 15%.
15%. Yeah. Okay. Right. And we're in Indonesia, and it's not just one country; it's also a region, the ASEAN region.
Yes.
What about other countries in this region?
So I see a big potential in Thailand. I see a big potential in Singapore. These are the countries that are bustling and are going to come up very fast. So I think I am getting a lot of response from these countries as well, because a lot of people have come from Thailand, from Singapore, even from Australia. So this region has a very huge scope, I think, for the ABS market.
Got it. One last thing, over maybe the medium term, by 2025, 26, what kind of a position would you aspire to have in this particular region, Indonesia and ASEAN?
See, as I told you before as well, that we are going to definitely think about setting up a manufacturing facility here, as not only Indonesia, as I told you, Thailand and Singapore that we can target, and also Australia from here. So I think a manufacturing unit here in the ASEAN would be a good prospect for us in the coming years.
Right.
Yeah.
Lastly, export targets from 15%. Where do you see that growing?
We see this year to increase by another 15%, so that will make a revenue of 30% for the financial year 24-25.